Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving into a term that you hear absolutely everywhere, artificial intelligence, or AI. But what does it really mean? Well, in the next few minutes, we're going to break it all down, what it is, how it learns, and how it's already a huge part of your life.
So, let's start with a fun little thought experiment. Just imagine for a second, what if your toys could actually think for themselves? I know, it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? But this simple idea, making everyday things smarter, is actually the perfect way to start thinking about the world of AI.
When you hear the letters AI, you probably picture a robot from a movie, maybe even a scary one. But the reality is so much more interesting than the fantasy. So let's start by separating what's real from what's just on screen. So what is it really? At its heart, artificial intelligence is all about making machines smart. It's the science of teaching a computer to learn, to solve problems, and to do tasks that, for a long time, we thought required a human brain.
And this right here really gets to the biggest myth about AI. Forget the evil robots. Real-world AI can't feel emotions like anger, and it is definitely not plotting to take over your garage. It's just a tool built by people, designed to follow our instructions, and hopefully make our lives just a little bit easier.
Okay, so if AI isn't some movie villain, then where is it? Well, the answer is, it's already here. It's hiding in plain sight. In fact, you're probably using AI every single day, and you might not even realize it.
Think about this for a second. You watch a couple videos, and then all of a sudden your recommendations are just filled with exactly what you want to see next? How does it know? Yep, you guessed it. That's AI at work, learning what you like.
And it totally doesn't stop there. When you ask Siri or Alexa about the weather, that's AI. When your smart vacuum cleaner avoids bumping into the couch, that's AI. Even translating a message from a friend or just unlocking your phone with your face, it is all powered by artificial intelligence. All right, this is where it gets really cool. We know what AI is and where to find it, but how does a machine actually learn? Now, it might sound super complicated, but the basic idea is surprisingly simple. The magic all starts with something called an algorithm. I know that might sound like a technical, scary word, but just think of it like a recipe. An algorithm is just a set of instructions. But instead of telling you how to bake a cake, it tells a computer how to learn and solve a problem. Let's use an example. Say you want to teach a computer to recognize a cat. You don't write code that says, look for pointy ears. Instead, you show it thousands, actually it's more like millions, of cat pictures. The AI's algorithm then starts spotting the patterns all on its own. You know, the shape of the ears, the texture of the fur. Eventually, it gets so good at recognizing these patterns that it can make a really smart guess when it sees a brand new photo. And here's the crucial point. It's not all that different from how we learn. Every new piece of data is like a little puzzle, and by solving millions of these puzzles, the computer gets smarter and more accurate over time.
Now, this brings us to a huge question. If AI can learn, does that mean it has a brain? Can it think and feel the same way that we do? Let's explore that difference.
Let's just ask the question directly. You have a brain, and it's full of memories and feelings and all sorts of wild ideas. Is that what's happening inside a computer that's using AI?
The short answer is no, not even close. This slide breaks it down perfectly. Our brains are made of organic cells called neurons. We learn from experiences, from hugs and scraped knees. An AI brain, on the other hand, is made of circuits and code. It learns from the data we give it. It can process information like a champ, but it can't feel joy or sadness or get scared during a thunderstorm. That's a uniquely human thing.
So let's bring this all together. AI isn't some new kind of life. It's one of the most powerful tools humanity has ever created. And we've actually seen hints of that power for a while now. Way back in 1997, an AI computer program named Deep Blue did something incredible. It beat the world chess champion. Now, it couldn't feel the victory, of course, but it proved that for specific, data-heavy tasks, AI could process information and find patterns better and faster than any human. This leads us to the most important point of all. AI is a tool, and like with any powerful tool, it comes with responsibility. It's our job to guide it, to use it for good, while always remembering that we are the ones in control. And that leaves us with one final, fascinating question. We are the architects of this technology. We get to decide what problems it solves and what puzzles it learns to master. So the future of AI isn't really about what it will do to us,
but what we will choose to do with it. What do you think comes next?